What's going on, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. The book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, Create Space, and link will be in the description box below. This video is entitled NFL Protest Hypocrisy, or maybe NFL Protest Social Justice Warriors. The way I look at it, I'm about to speak against the hypocrisy of the NFL players, the NFL owners, and the NFL fans together. Separately, but together. So, here's the thing. This one started, basically because of President Trump's ridiculous speech, because it was ridiculous. He calls players SOBs. The owners get in a funk and get mad, and they basically revolt against what he says by showing him, you can't tell us what to do. Watch, we're going to have all these players go out and we're going to protest together. See, here's the hypocrisy of the players. Everything that went on from last year to a day prior before President Trump made that speech, most of you players weren't in agreement with the protest. Y'all wasn't in agreement when Kaepernick protested. You know, don't sit down. He talked to a Navy SEAL. The SEAL said, look, I can't, that doesn't sit well with me. How about taking a knee? Absolutely, sir. That's respecting the military, because if you got that from a SEAL. But let's skip past that right now. The whole year goes by. All of these signs of the reason why he protested, which has nothing to do with the military or the flag or whatever other made-up reason you try to conflate with issues nowadays to make it about something else. Everybody knows what it was about. Oppression, police brutality, racism. Pretty much. But whatever. This is where I got to get on the players. You see, there were black players who didn't protest, and I would never do that because I have a military family. I have police officers in my family. I have, I respect my country and respect the flag. But when the owner just told you, oh, we're not having this, we're going to protest. Now okay, yes, yeah, we're protesting. Wait, what? Wait, let me get this right. You weren't protesting because you were respecting everything about the country that has nothing to do with owners and your own personal beliefs. But as soon as the owner tells you, we doing it, you go against your own personal beliefs. Can't take you seriously. The players that were protesting before, I take you seriously. You're protesting, fine. Do you. Because it's your right, your freedom. I got a worthy cause, to be perfectly honest. Worthy cause. But you players that just showed up now, we're going to lock arms and we're going to kneel together and we're going to, the team's not coming out, which I think that's a catch-22. We only want to deal with this. Because at the same time, here's the other hypocrisy with the players and the league. So I'm going to get to the owners on this part because this is the owner's hypocrisy. You gave President Trump money. He's a friend of yours. You voted for him. You vouched for him. Every other thing else that he said was fine, no matter what group he offended. When he offended soldiers, no problem. Even though you say it's about the military. When he offended every demographic that basically pays money and pays money and likes your product, which is the NFL. Every race, every gender, every religion, everybody who spends their money on NFL apparel, who goes to the games, who buy the packages, who are at the stadiums, tailgating, who are, let's see how I can say this, who are indoctrinating their children to be a fan of your team so you can have future revenue in the future. It was okay to offend all of those people. But now he told you what to do. Now all of a sudden, I'm not having it. I understand. Y'all rich. Can't nobody tell you what to do. Even the president, right? Because this is about respecting the flag, the military, the country, blah, blah, blah. But the minute somebody disrespects you like they disrespect everybody else, then it becomes a pissing match. Hypocritical. Very hypocritical. Because you didn't care about your players' grievances. As a matter of fact, but you did let them still play. And you didn't fire them because you needed them to make money. But you came together to get rid of Kaepernick, make sure he didn't have a job this year for what he did last year. And turn around a year later and you do the exact same thing? Really? You did the exact same thing. So, let me just get this right in ideology. When somebody steps on your freedom, you have the right to peacefully protest. But when somebody steps on somebody else's freedom and they peacefully protest, it's not peaceful enough, and it's protesting in the wrong form. Very ridiculous. Very hypocritical. Now, let's get to you fans. You're boycotting. You don't want to watch the games. You don't want to go. Oh, really? You're burning stuff online. Oh, really? Because I'm tired of disrespect of the flag in the country. I've been a fan of sports since I was a kid. I played sports. Here's my problem with you people. You're liars. See, I've been to plenty of games where the Star Spangled Banner came on. Everybody didn't stand. Of all races, of all genders, of all religions, everybody didn't stand. Now all of a sudden, because you want to put this all on Kaepernick, and now you're so patriotic, now you act as though, however old you are, I don't care if you're 21 or 81, you've been standing for every anthem and you're liars. You didn't stop getting your concessions, getting hot dogs from the concession stand. You didn't stop and pause if you were using the bathroom. You didn't stop and just respect the flag if you were walking up the steps and you turn around. You never did any of that. You were in your seat just waiting on this to be over with. And how I know this? Because like I said, been around sports for a very long time. And the one thing I know for sure is most people at sporting events can't even sing the whole anthem. But y'all respecting the flag and the anthem. Second, does anybody know the flag codes? Because a lot of people disrespect the flag in different ways all the time. All the time. But now, because somebody told you to be offended on TV and they gave you a dog whistle or something, this is what we're riding with. You're a hypocrite. Now, on top of that, First Amendment. See, now that should people tell you're protesting wrong because now you're up in arms about a protest that went on and now you're protesting a team? Should people tell you need to protest more peacefully? Because burning stuff is just ridiculous. That's just a little too violent. There's people boycotting, that's just a little too unpeaceful. See, you're hypocrites. And now that you want to exercise your First Amendment right to protest, now all of a sudden it's justified. Here's the problem with you people. Here's the racial problem with you people with this. When Charlottesville went on, wasn't a problem. When you have these KKK rallies in all these cities, it wasn't a problem. When you had these rallies supporting the Confederates when that should be treasonous to this country? I mean, really? You're not protesting that. But, and that's, supporting Confederacy is disrespectful to the flag and the Constitution. Can't say it's not, because that's basically a treasonous faction of the past in America. I mean, if you really want to get to it, that's like having the Star Spangled Banner being played in Britain. See how that's a problem? People walking around with American flags in Britain when America basically was formed from defecting from Britain, right? So you're being hypocrites. And it's the NFL's fault. No, it's not. You're just sensitive. You don't want to be uncomfortable like other people were made uncomfortable. And it bothers you. Everybody is basically become a social justice warrior. And has anybody ever addressed why this whole protest started in the first place? No. You want to make it about something else. Wow. NFL player just got harassed by the police in Vegas. Oh, but let's skip that part. Let's just skip that part. So to me, watching, I think everybody's full of it. Everybody's full of it. Because, I mean, if you really want to get to the bottom of this, ask yourself a question. If white players kneeled for the anthem because blue lives matter, would you be burning jerseys? Would you be boycotting the NFL? Would you say, you're disrespecting the flag? Tom Brady, disrespecting the flag, kneeling for Blue Lives Matter. Drew Brees, disrespecting the flag for Blue Lives Matter. You need to find a better way to peacefully protest. I doubt it. I'm just saying. My opinion, could be wrong, could be right. We done.